Good evening, I'm Julian and I'm a business student here at the USC, and I've always had a knack for inventing. I've always wondered why flash drives are always the same preset colours. Why can't I reflect my mood, my own favourite colour, or perhaps one colour for work or one colour for media? My solution is something that's never been done before. It's called HUESB, that is HUESB. It will be a high quality flash drive that lets you set the colour of its LED in a snap, or even automatically change from green through to red depending on how full it is. And for any product out there, as we all know, personalisation is a massive factor in how it goes in the market. I'm seeking motivated people with experience in electronics, programming and marketing to help build and share something that's just been waiting to be made. I'm drilling with HUESB. Let's make the first personalisable flash drive. Let's make something awesome.
Is this on? Cool. Hi everyone, my name's Zach and I speak Mandarin Chinese. Ni hao. So we all know these days that learning Mandarin can bring big opportunities both for yourself and your country. Just like learning English has done around the world for the past 50 years. So why aren't more people learning Mandarin Chinese? Well, it's a big language and it's a difficult language, but so is English. What's the real problem is we're lacking relevant, affordable and engaging Chinese language learning materials today. So I bring to you Mandarin House, a Chinese language learning company that uses choose your own adventure storybooks to present the language and digital games to practice it. This will change the way it's done forever. I'd like to speak to any coders, software developers, marketing types, illustrators, anyone who agrees with me that if Australia is going to succeed in what is being called the Asian century, we need more Mandarin speakers. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Tom. That's all my notes, but let's go. So basically, I want to develop a mouse. I love gaming. I really love it, but I don't have a PC at all. I have a laptop, and wherever I go, I can't really use a mouse and a keyboard. So basically, I want to combine the two. I want to have a keyboard on a mouse, and I want to have your four fingers and your thumb all utilised on this one hand. You've got it on your desk, on your lap, on your pillow, on the couch, and you're using it on your one game. You have your left hand for your drinks, or for your hamburgers, or for your Doritos, whatever. But basically, it's interchangeable, this mouse, right? So you can take off the front keys, you can change it so it's just got a wrist mount, or it's got your thumb. You can have it whatever you want. You can have 2 buttons, you can have 4, you can have 5, you can have 10, it's up to you. This mouse just comes with the base, with the little laser pointer, and from there you develop onwards. You basically add little parts and basically develop it from there. So basically what I'm looking for is a bit of feedback and a bunch of guys that are good at development, marketing, getting out on the streets and asking questions and getting feedback. Cheers.
Sweet, thanks. Hey, I'm an artist, and my thing is I'm eccentric, I am energetic, but I suck at connecting the dots. Now, what I need is I'm an artist, and I've been building my own clothing company for the last 10 years. That's why I've done it, because I suck at the end result. I've got a diploma in business, and I still suck at it. I need help. I need developed people that can connect the dots for me. I can paint on a surfboard, anything really. I can paint on a wall. I can paint on clothes, but I want us to put this in every single shop around the world and prove that anybody can do anything. Thank you very much.
Hi, my name is Beth, and I'm coming to the table with an alternative to the answer of what's for dinner. So basically, the concept is food that is sourced within 150 kilometres of where you live, locally from farmers, purveyors and so forth, all fresh local ingredients, pre-packaged and portioned to the exact measurement, and chef-inspired recipe cards that go along with it, so that throughout the week you can get online and get a delivery once a week with all the food and pre-measured ingredients you need and chef-inspired recipes. So the name is Noshi, and we're actually looking for designers, developers, particularly people with digital marketing experience. So, thank you.
Imagine, it's 2020 and you're spending a minute musing about that evening back in May 2015 when you heard about the new way to measure rainfall. Using a mobile, that ubiquitous mobile, this technology established USC as the citizen science capital of the world. The hypothesis to use mobiles to measure rainfall and marry it with radar imagery to produce real-time flood models seemed feasible. You, the app developer, the entrepreneur, the business expert, the marketer, you were all critical to get this project off the ground. You all knew this was an exciting opportunity to get involved at the cutting edge of research built on a citizen science platform. You recognised the potential of your vote to realise amazing dividends. You knew at the end of the pitches which project to back. Now in 2020, with 2020 hindsight, you are very proud of the decision you made to send rain to the cloud. The founders and USC engineering staff and students involved then.
Hi, my name is Franklin. I work for the Queensland Government Chief Information Office, and I'm also doing Master of Information Technology. A lot of us have been students in the past, and many students have different study habits. Some annotate PDFs, some make notes, some make mind maps, record videos, and draw. But there's not one app in the market that does all of these things together in an integrated way, so that is the problem. So we want an app that integrates all these study techniques into one app to make your study more efficient and effective. So we want business people, we want developers and designers to create the app, and we want researchers to study the study habits of the students and make an integrated app. So basically the vision is we want people, when you ask any student, what app are you using? We're using StudyFlow. So remember, it's StudyFlow. Franklin is StudyFlow. Remember, it's StudyFlow.
Andrew Lowe from Queensland Government. I help businesses use cloud apps transition to a cloud. I'm also an author of an ebook called Out of the Past into the Cloud to help people use cloud apps. Now the problem is this, I work on many projects, many people work on many projects, but we have our files and our information stored in many different apps, you know, Dropbox for instance, in Basecamp, project cards in Trello, and they're all over the shop. And in order to work on a certain project, I have to look at multiple cloud apps. Now, would it be great if we had a virtual workspace, the solution, where we could actually form links to all these things and say, for this particular project, I'm dealing with these particular files from these apps and they're all in one virtual workspace, and have another one for another project, another one for another project. If you're a student and working on an assignment, you can have a workspace for your assignment. If you're a startup and working on a project, you can have a workspace for your project. Now, who do I need? Oh shit, yes, who do I need? I need fun and funky designers. I need developers who are into integration APIs. I need people who use a lot of different cloud apps and want to make your life easier. My name's Andrew, Asian Andrew, Asian Andrew.
Hi, my name's Matt. So we're building a mobile consumer engagement platform to be used for shows and expos. So if you've ever gone to a show or an expo that's all about, you know, camping or boating or fishing or something like that, then you would have seen people walking away with kilos upon kilos of old school market material. The problem is no one ever looks at it again. So the sales guys only care about making a deal on the day. And it's hard to find the right information to know what you should buy and what gear you need. So let's build an iBeacon enabled app that allows consumers to choose dynamic content and bring that into a digital show bag. Basically, business owners can engage with those consumers after the show, and people like you and me can only get the content that you're interested in, and that's a better way of doing it. So I need devs and designers and anyone else that's keen. Cheers.
Hello, my name's Julia, and I'm a professional doer and hard worker, and I have a small business, and I probably spend more time working in my business than on my business. As also being in the 60s, what I found is I'm behind times. I don't have an online presence, and so what I'm proposing is bringing together a digital platform that will enable me to have a website URL and a Facebook directory. It's called Home Building Central, so it's focused on small businesses in the building industry. And I'm looking for web developers, for designers, for lead generators and marketers. And my name is Julia and I'm done. Yay!
Hi, my name's Adrian, and recently a student from the University of British Columbia won a global impact competition for a device for those on the autism spectrum to know when a meltdown might be imminent. I'd like to go beyond that and actually look at an application and device that might assist them to actually rebalance themselves. Calling it to trigger to happy, I also want to look at the sensory and cognitive triggers that might make them more likely to incur a meltdown, or other over-sensory things. I need developers, some graphics, and some marketers, and especially someone to help me with Twitter. It's beyond my speed and capability. I've done a lot in software development historically, but I haven't ever coded, so I'd love some help in that area. Okay, thank you. My name's Adrian.
Hello everyone, my name's Daniel. I work for Fuji Xerox, big multinational. We sell and do what we do with copiers and printers and software. I work in the software business. I look after about 130 sales guys, 30 technical guys. But I'm a mobile worker, and I actually look after 30 customers that have about 250 mobile workers. Our mobile workers have got no tracking. We don't know where they are, we don't know what they're doing. It gave me the idea outside of work, of course, to come up with a tracking application that would give management near real-time tracking of their mobile workers, and it'll give that mobile worker the ability to put their job details into the job ticket direct on their device. Biggest problem is we need it to be native app. It can't be web-based because sometimes these guys are working in basements. We need to push that data back to the centre that they've been dispatched from, and that data needs to be collated with stuff they've got in their premise, so it needs to have integration. I need web app developers basically, so if anyone wants to see me about that, I want to make this work as a base product and extend it out into other services, not just